Welcome back everyone to Pontus Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 6, the setup video for Conan by Monolith, and we're playing the Kite expansion, and our adventure today is called The Remedy. But we've got a surprise for you guys today. We will be playing with Yogah of Yogah as opposed to some of our other characters. So the initial setup of this game, I've got it kind of roughly set up here. I'm going to walk you through the setup and then we'll get on to turn one. So let's kind of go through it. First of all, you're supposed to play this with Shentu and Shivitas, but I decided to, I've got this Yogah of Yogah figure. I thought I'd include him in the action. So to make it fair, I've given the sort of overlord team an extra set of figures. So they've actually got an additional javelin thrower, an additional dog. We've put him on the board here. We've added an additional Kitaean warrior, Kitaean guard. So we've got two javeliners, an extra Kitaean guard, an extra foo dog. We start out with the evil hound actually on the board. He's out in the temple, guarding the temple with his dog, and we have extra guards out in the lawn here. So, and we've got a couple other little mods that we'll play through it. So, but it looks balanced enough. We'll try it out. Okay, so we've got the Book of Skelos set up. We've got honor guard, foo dogs, Shuang Mian, evil hound, Kitaean guard, and the javelin throwers. Shuang Mian starts out with two spells. He has blaze and pushback. And then we go on to our adventurers. We've got Conan. He starts out with the battle axe and the leather armor. And we have Yogah of Yogah starting out with his massive spear. Because it's so big, I'm going to call it a halberd. I think that seems fitting for him. He also is a spell user. You can see he's got a spell user item here. So I've given him mental torture. That's the one spell he has. I thought not to stack it too much in their favor, but I did make a little bit of changes in the chests. There are two chests on the board, one here and this one is somewhere. Let's see, one here and one. The second chest goes in this room. And originally it was leather armor and a bow. But what I've changed it to is leather armor and a life potion. So start with a Bosonian bow and a life potion. So we'll just kind of shuffle these up. It's not sure which one is which. I won't look. I won't count. I won't think. Okay. So, and then I'll put a little chest marker on this. So when they go to answer the chests, that'll be up here. The other mechanic here is we have potions. Now you can see here in the setup, in the rule book, you've got these potions set up, and there are 5 potions throughout the board. But I'll read the starting backstory, but we only need 3 potions, 3 ingredients of potion. So the 3 ingredients of the potion here, they get to set up. So what we'll do is, instead of having us knowing where those potions are, we will just put little potion boxes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potion boxes, same positions that they have them in the game setup. But what we'll do is we'll have a potion deck, and we'll also indicate the potion desk with the potion box. And we're just going to shuffle up those 5 ingredients. Now the next part of this is, to make it challenging for us, we have a second set of those same potions: saltpeter, toad mucus, ginger, black lotus, and toxic mushrooms. I will shuffle those up. And we'll just randomly pick 3 of those. So let's put these out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll just kind of pick 1, 2, and 3. So the potions that we need are toxic mushrooms, ginger, and toad mucus. Okay, so those are the 3 that we need to complete our mission. So I'm just going to leave these 3 here. These are sort of our goals, just so we keep them in sight on the board. That's the potions that we need to keep. They're a little bit off camera, but it's okay. You guys can see it if I just go like this. Okie dokie. All right. And next up, we will discard the last 2, put them back in the box. Next we have Yogah of Yogah. Conan is set up. Anything else interesting? I think that might be just about it. That's just about it. Let's read the... Oh, we're also playing with, just as you guys know, I play with the solo deck. There's a solo deck that came from Board Game Geek, so you can go check that out in the description below. I've got a video on making these, so I just had these printed up. Well, I made them and printed them up, but I've got an actual video of my custom mod with the Pontos Fathom octopus. So we'll put those there. If you guys want to print them up, that there is a link to these that I can share with you guys as well. And other than that, let's read the backstory. So it says the remedy. Zelata the witch has ventured far beyond the lost and haunted jungles of the kingdom of Kitay, seeking new knowledge since sorcerers from the east are known to be more powerful than the ones from the west. Her encounter with a well-known Kitayan sorcerer did not go as planned, little inclined to share his knowledge. The crafty sorcerer poisoned the Aquilonian witch and stole her spellbook. Her traveling companions reacted promptly and took her to the priests of Yun. Unfortunately, or maybe they took him to the priest of Yogah, and that's why Yogah of Yogah is the reluctant ally of Conan. We'll sort of say they're antagonistic allies here, right? Unfortunately, they could not help her since the ingredients necessary to brew the remedy are hard to obtain. Zelata's time is limited now. The Sumerian warrior, who is part of her escort, decides to travel to the town where the sorcerer lives to get the missing ingredients, with or without consent. However, the task will not be easy because the sorcerer is constantly under heavy protection with a detachment of mercenaries who serve as personal guard. So the winning the game, it says, if one or more heroes fled the town with the 3 remedies before the end of turn 6, Zelata is saved and the hero wins the game. If all heroes are dead or do not successfully flee the town with the 3 remedies by the end of turn 6, Zelata is doomed and the Overlord wins the game. A couple other actions here. It says in the setup, heroes move 5 gems from the reserve to the fatigue zone. So let's move our 5 gems to the fatigue zone. Yogah of Yogah starts out with 12. Conan has 11. So that's a setup. And when the round starts, the Overlord will recover 5 of these gems. So I'll just kind of segregate these up, and that will go back to the available. Now, with the Raven, we have 2 effects that can happen, and each can be resolved once per game. One is the Overlord can resolve an earthquake. The current of the river shakes the fountain. So we have a river running through here. I believe that's a river. And you can see the boards across it. Stone gate there, stone bridge. The current of the river shakes the foundations of the town, knocking the heroes down. If possible, each hero moves 1 gem from their reserve zone to their fatigue zone. So there'll be a fatigue moment that'll happen with the earthquake, just to kind of reduce 1 gem. And then there's rising waters. The waters of the town run along the cemetery, flood the bridges. To cross the river, a character cannot move through the bridge areas unless using a leaping or swimming. The effect ends at the beginning of the Overlord's next turn. Okay, other than that, we've got the special rules for the ingredient remedy. There's also a rule called the Blood of the Warlock. Oh, I guess I was supposed to include the blood of the warlock in my... So let's do it one more time. We've got the warlock's blood also. So let us re-pick our cards. So I guess one of the ingredients can be the blood of the warlock, which we get the blood of the warlock from wounding Shuangmian. Okay, so here's our Shuangmian character. Blood of the warlock comes from wounding Shuangmian. So we have to get blood of the warlock as well. You know, let's just make it like this. Let's say that we have to get blood of the warlock. In addition to, we've got warlock's blood plus, and what did we say? We had, well, let's just do it again. It's fine. So we have 1, toxic mushrooms, 2, black lotus, and 3, toad mucus. Okay, so these are our 3 cards now. I don't know what they were before, but so actually we need 4 ingredients. Let's even up the stakes to 4 ingredients. Okay, so we got 4 ingredients. We need to do black lotus, toad mucus. So there's another deck here with each of those ingredients here. We might go to a room and it doesn't have the ingredients because we just shuffle that deck. And let's just reshuffle the deck here. So we don't know what order these are in. These are the other ingredients. And warlock's blood, we get that when Shuangmian is injured. And then the warlock's blood goes into the space of Shuangmian. Okay, that's going to do it for the setup video. Guys, check the link above and we will jump into turn 1. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and ring the bell. And you can check out our links below. Usually we go through and do a quick plug for our Pontus Fathom Press channel. We'll do that on turn 1. So guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you on turn 1. Bye-bye.